Welcome to Reverso, the deep dive into the songs that shaped the 20th century.
Today we're looking at an aria everyone knows, Nessun dorma, from Puccini's opera Turandot.
And to really understand it, you have to picture Europe in the 1920s.
The trauma of the Great War is, still hanging over everything. Political violence is on the rise.
And there's this desperate search for escapism, for something exotic.
Right. So in 1922, you get the Colonial Exposition in Marseille, which is basically a celebration of French global power.
And that same year, Howard Carter opens Tutankhamun's tomb. The world goes wild for it.
And this all feeds into a specific mindset. Europe is consuming what it calls the Orient, but not as a real place.
No, it's a fantasy. And there's a term for this, right?
There is. It's called Orientalism. It's essentially a mechanism where the West defines itself as rational, as civilized.
By constructing the East as its complete opposite, irrational, undeveloped, exotic.
You see it everywhere in the culture of the time. In fashion, you have the designer Paul Poiret with his harem pants.
And the ballet russes were turning Eastern folklore into these avant-garde shows.
So the Orient becomes a product. And it's into this world that Puccini writes Turandot. It premiered in 1926.
And it's such a departure for him. I mean, you think of his earlier operas like La Bohème or Tosca. They're these sentimental bourgeois dramas.
Very 19th century. Turandot is different. It's dark. It's cruel.
It really reflects a world where human life feels cheap, which, resonates with the rise of totalitarianism in the 20s.
So the story is set in a mythical Peking. Princess Turandot has this rule. Any suitor has to answer 3 riddles. If they fail, they're executed.
All to avenge an ancestor.
Then along comes Prince Calaf. He actually solves the riddles. But instead of claiming his prize, he sets his own challenge.
He says if she can guess his name by dawn, he'll agree to be executed.
And her response is just pure terror. She decrees that no one in the city will sleep until his name is discovered. If they fail, everyone dies.
This cruelty really comes to a head with the slave girl, Lou. She's tortured in public to reveal the name.
It's a spectacle of suffering. Musically, Puccini even uses an authentic Chinese folk melody, the Mo Li Hua.
The jasmine flower song.
Yes, but he embeds it in this massive, overwhelming, and quite dissonant Western orchestral score. It's completely dominated.
Which brings us to the aria itself. Nessun dorma.
None shall sleep. But the grammar in Italian is more specific. It's an order. The subjunctive exhortative.
So it's not a description, it's the princess's command echoing through the city. Let no one sleep.
Yeah, but Calaf, the tenor, he takes that command of terror and he turns it into a song of his own triumph.
He sings, Tu pur, o principessa, nella tua fredda stanza.
You too, O princess, in your cold room. He's pointing out her isolation.
Then ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, but my mystery is locked within me.
And then, of course, the climax.
Vincerò.
I will win. And that final soaring high B note. It's the ultimate victory of the individual male ego over this cruel Eastern female.
It perfectly reinforces that whole Orientalist power dynamic, the rational West conquering the irrational East.
It's interesting, though. Puccini actually died in 1924, before he finished it.
Right, he never wrote the final duet where she falls in love with him.
At the premiere, the conductor, Arturo Toscanini, he stopped the orchestra right after Lou's death scene.
And he turned to the audience and said something incredible.
He said, "Here the opera ends, because at this point the maestro died."